Hi, I'm Anthony Lattanze. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the first vlog series episode that I am doing, chronicling the build process of acoustic guitars. What that means is from the beginning to the end, you'll be able to follow in real time on a weekly basis as I build the guitars. I'll catch you up, bring you up to speed, and we'll go through all the up and downs together. If you didn't get a chance to check out my first video that I released, that was last week. I was joined by Tsai of Queen's Vintage Guitars in Philadelphia. He came over and we correctly dated a 1940s Gibson J45 before its restoration process. If you didn't get a chance to watch that, click on either side. I'll put a link. Please do, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm hoping to have some fun with this and not feel the burden of putting videos out. So if we could make this interactive, if you want to chime in, please do. Tell me all the things that you think I'm doing wrong, or give me some words of encouragement. That's fine too. I'm just hoping to make some connections with you out there, share this craft of luthiery, which I love so much, with you, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. To describe a little bit of my building style and of how I build guitars, I've built them all kinds of ways. I was mentored by one of the great jazz guitar builders, Bill Cummins, for 10 years at least. So I've built some arch tops, some rockabilly arch tops as well as jazz arch tops. But when it comes to acoustic guitars, I primarily gravitate towards traditional building methods. They're X-braced, they have solid wood sides, they are built without a mold mostly in a sort of modified Spanish method with tentelones and hot hide glue, dovetail neck joints. If any of that doesn't make sense to you, that's okay. We're gonna get into the vocabulary in the videos to come. But if you can't wait, there's always Google. Just, Google all those things. My aim is to be as forthright as possible when it comes to my opinions or my preferences or process. There are many ways to build guitars. I don't ever want to sound like an absolutist, like you'll never hear me say, this is the only way to do something. There are many ways to do this and to get the end result. It's just the way that I do things. I'm always kind of tweaking my process and learning new things. So just take my opinions as for what it is. One guy's opinion in a sea of opinions on music, guitars, and sound. And yeah, there's a lot of subjectivity to a lot of this. So without any further ado, let me introduce to you the two guitars that were commissioned that I'm going to start for this customer. And we'll do that right now. Okay, so the first guitar is a model LZ JOMC 14, or Lattanze Jumbo Orchestra model with a cutaway and 14 frets to the body. Its little sister is a LZ00C 13, or Lattanze 00 with a cutaway and 13 frets to the body. Because I also build reproductions of traditional guitar models, such as the Dreadnought or 000, I use the LZ series to distinguish my own shapes and designs from my T series or traditional series guitars. These two guitars will both feature arm bevels, my custom egg and dart rosette, Kirinite accents, more on that later, custom wood binding and purfling, and a hop pot headstock inlay, which is just my tweak on the flower pot torch that Martin does. Instead of flowers, we use hops. For the woods, I'm using Adirondack spruce for both tops, and for the backs, I have two of my favorite woods, Brazilian rosewood and curly Hawaiian koa. Both guitar necks will feature this beautiful, highly figured Honduran mahogany. They'll have Brazilian rosewood headplates and bridges, and both will have ebony fingerboards. I'm gonna use this piece of Macassar ebony for the binding strips. Macassar tends to have some brown streaks running through the black part of the ebony, and it's something that I really enjoy using for binding. Under the finish, it still looks dark, but as you get closer, you see more of that contrast, a little bit of that brown marbling to it. It just looks a little more interesting to me for a custom binding. It's all about using the strips that match in color and have just tasteful streaks throughout. For the purfling, I'm gonna cut these veneers and later create a sandwich for the ebony. I get these wood veneers and these black fiber rolls online, link in the description. Okay, cool. And I'm using Gorilla Glue original formula for this task. It's a polyurethane glue. It's something that I need because later on we're going to be using steam to bend those wood binding strips into shape, and I don't want any of those laminations to come apart. After I clamp the sandwich all together and let it dry overnight, I'm ready to cut my binding strips and sand them to the right thickness. You can also just repeat this process without the ebony and make just purfling lines, which is why I'm doing this so early on in the process, because I'm going to use this custom purfling for my back strip and for my rosettes. Figured woods are a really nice touch for a custom guitar. The way that the light just reflects differently in the figured wood, it makes it kind of sparkle a little bit. I prefer to make my purfling lines thinner and more delicate looking, but you can also use thicker veneers if you want that bold look. That's it for today. I just wanted to get the ball rolling here, introduce you to this series. I'm excited to really get in the thick of things. I'll be back in a few days with more progress. If you have any questions or comments, things that you want to see more of, things that you want to see less of as we go forward, please leave them in the comment section below. All right, we'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and follow along.